annoying matchup. Even though it's not bad for Samus, it's just annoying. Like, if your Samus isn't super, super on point, you're probably going to lose, or, like, you have a good chance of losing. And, you know, he's, like, a good kid. Like, you don't want to disrespect him just going Samus. So Corey goes Samus, and he takes game 1 handily, like, destroys him. Then is about to win game 2, and the player makes, like, a super crazy rage comeback and kills him with barrels on Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
Like, he went through the platform, landed, the barrels exploded, killed False at like 100, and he was at like 160, about to lose. And then game 3, False lost.
What?
Yeah. With Samus. And then they played in losers, and he destroyed him.
With Samus?
Yeah.
Oh, my. That's classic False.
Yeah.
Did he win the tournament?
I did. We did random dittos in grand finals.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but here we have now Mr. R. Recently a free agent, top 10 player in the world. Not sure the exact number, might be like 6 or 7.
At 1 hour
He was 4th on PGR.
Oh, 4th on PGR.
Yeah.
Wow, that's very high.
Yes.
Well, good stuff to Mr. R for taking or being that high on the PGR.
Doesn't it look like he has less hair gel in today or something? Something looks different about him since the last time I saw him. And he's like one of my best friends, so I feel like I would notice that.
I don't know. The hair gel's looking pretty spiffy right now.
No, I just feel like there's less of it than normal.
Said yes.
It's like, I don't know. Either way.
But here's a matchup that we see a little often nowadays, Sheik versus Mario.
Yes, and definitely for a while, like in the spring, Mr. R and Ally were both floating around the Midwest, running into each other in grand finals at a bunch of tourneys, like Midwest Mayhem and what was the other tourney? Outfoxed. So Mr. R, no stranger to this matchup for sure, and his opponent, Kannonzz, I wonder if the same could be said about him, like his tag indicates. Not sure who this guy is. He's an American player.
Yeah, he's definitely struggling right now to get in.
Definitely not from Tri-State, I'll tell you that much.
He's struggling to get in right now in Mr. R, but that was really good. You don't see too many Mario players use that dash attack nowadays, but it's really good at just sneaking in a hit and putting your opponent in a bad position above you.
Exactly. If your opponent is going for jump-ins, it shrinks Mario's hitbox or hurtbox to get underneath a lot of aerials, and then just catches their landing. It has so many active frames, so it's pretty easy to do. You don't really have to time it that sensitively.
And bouncing fish, good choice. Now is he going to go for full hop needles? Instead goes for the grenade. Interesting. But it's really good for covering your edge guard options. That's why he did it, knowing his opponent would likely do a regular get-up afterwards.
One of Mr. R's strongest attributes as a player is ledge traps.
Yes.
Like, not even edge guarding like he did right there with that bouncing fish off. When he's standing at the edge and you have to get back on the stage, it's so difficult to do.
I think he's like top 5, if not the best player in the world when it comes to ledge traps.
Yeah, I would put him at number 1.
Yeah, I actually would have too. I just didn't want to say it.
That's a bold claim.
Yeah.
Saying anyone's the best at anything is usually something that you'll learn to regret later.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, this thing happened that made me look wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make the bold claim, dude. We're in Vegas.
Very nice. That weak back air. Trying to follow up off stage after hitting his opponent off, but is missing these critical forward airs. If you get that, especially after oh my goodness, beautiful.
Wow.
Flashy.
Okay, Mr. R still just in such firm control of this match. I don't see him giving up much leeway. I mean, Kannonzz definitely could land a reverse up smash and get the kill, but he hasn't found such a big opening yet.
Yeah, it's actually very possible. If he gets the up smash, gets the kill, and then is able to get some grab combos, it'll be great, but he's not getting grab really at all. That's something you need even at these higher percents. You could do grab, down throw to forward air or down throw to up air, get some extra damage.
Mr. R, again, another Sheik going for these DI mix-ups out of the throws on the stage. Because she doesn't get such a reliable setup off of her down throw anymore at high percents, now you kind of got to mix it up. Which way are they going to hold when they grab you or when you grab them? Back throw catches the outward DI for down throw, which is like a nice little mix-up chain.
Wow, and it looks like Mr. R already taking that match pretty clean. It was a 2-stock on Battlefield. I feel like he just needs to grab more.
Yeah, he was still getting his hits in, but again, I feel like Mr. R's not going to let a Mario player grab him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe that's why he's not going for it. It could be him having the foresight to like avoid going for something predictable.
Yeah, it's true. He is very hard to grab. Mr. R is always hopping around, doing very lagless attacks or doing an attack immediately after landing with an attack. So he just rarely leaves himself open. He's not the type of guy to roll, really, or to spot dodge. Just always doing something where you cannot hit him or get close to him. Oh, he went for the grab that time, but Mr. R doing a second jump to avoid it.
Yeah, much stronger opening than the last game. But
Yeah.
Mr. R, another player who kind of gets motivated by his own saltiness. Or like, if you're bringing it close to him, he's like, all right, Let's be real now. Let's do some crazy stuff.
That was actually, oh my gosh.
That was actually some crazy stuff.
That was a really good position for the Mario player right there, but he just didn't capitalize on it, unfortunately. Okay, we got it down. We got a grab. He was so shocked he got the grab. He was like, wait, I got it?
Whoa, I have a Sheik in my hands? How did that get there?
There's a Sheik in my hands.
Okay, Mr. R, very crafty at returning from the edge as well.
Yeah.
I'd say those are two of his very notable strengths as a player. Edge trapping and not getting edge trapped. Because he knows the meta, dude. He wrote the book.
There's some people that try the hardest in the world when it comes to getting back on the stage. Like, Mr. R will spend like 6 seconds getting back on the stage.
Use like 36 different options that you didn't know he even had.
That was phenomenal. That safe bair on shield to bouncing fish knowing that he dropped a shield.
Yeah, Mr. R is definitely the master of Sheik, man. He is top Sheik in the world, especially now that Zero barely uses the character anymore. Oh, and look at those frame traps.
We're seeing this all the time where Mario's used their second jump and just gets stuffed out of it. Good stuff to Mr. R for taking that. The clean 2-0. He's looking around for his future pool opponent already.
Yeah, he's hunting for more victims.
Yep.
All right.
So, yeah, this has been pretty fun so far. I'm liking